watch and burn.
Hey everyone, so tonight I wanted to discuss the Wim Mertens box set, Years Without History. It's the live box set that EMI Classics released or re-released. It's hard to say. It's published by them and Usura. This this is a bunch of discs. There's 6 discs on here, or 6 volumes, sorry, where it captures every performance from 1986 right up through 1999. And I love how they're on the back, they're completely out of order because, of course, they are. And I love how it's Years Without History. It's, of course, him playing with the English language and keeping things really clever and odd. And, of course, Volume 2, for example, is In the Absence of Hindrance. I get what that means, but still, God, it's him and his relationship with the English language. It's almost like he's trying to trick it into becoming things that, like, it's not able to be, you know? Not yet, no longer. Oh, of course, not yet, no longer, you know? With no need for seeds, the promise kept in advance. I love how he plays with the English language, and at the same time, I'm always, like, confused by it. This is great. My favorite discs or volumes on here are Not Yet, No Longer and With No Need for Seeds. Those are my 2 favorites. All of these are great. I think With No Need for Seeds, the reason that I like that so much is that's because it's from 1986. And it's the earliest live performance that I've ever heard from him. And that's a few years after he gifted the world with Struggle for Pleasure. So he was so young. And I love how, despite his youth and his relative inexperience, he still has like a big commanding presence and sound live. And from that point forward, it's only gotten bigger and it's only gotten better. What you see is what you hear. God, I love that release. Like, I've watched that DVD so many times. I know a lot of people have argued that that's a little thin sounding, but I absolutely love the version of We Are the Thieves on there. That's like my absolute favorite version of We Are the Thieves. And I do understand where people are coming from when they say that what you see is what you hear is a little thin sounding, but I still don't care. It sounds great. I wish there was a few more violins on stage as well. It would have thickened things up considerably. Occasionally that happens here too throughout these 6 volumes contained here, but for the most part I find the sound to be really full and rich and really robust. And it's, like I said, he's very commanding and he's a lot of fun live. And I do like how the music has sort of, it's serious and yet it doesn't necessarily try to take itself too seriously. You can tell that there's a lot of like, he's taking chances and risks live where he's putting it right in the moment. And it kind of reminds me of what like Metallica always used to do, or to a degree still does when they, like, speaking of, like for specifically, the behind me there, the Binge and Purge, throughout the VHS cassettes on there, because mine's ancient, they're switching up the lyrics constantly, and especially on the Injustice tour, James is switching up the lyrics all the time, and it's sort of keeping like things interesting for him and the band as well as the audience. And that's in a way that's what is going on here with these. There's, like I said, there's that sense of playfulness where the music is taken very seriously, but there's always room to experiment somewhat. And yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. So thank you so much for sitting with me while I discussed Wim Mertens' 6-volume Years Without History, his collection of live recordings from 1986 all the way up to 1999. If you like this review, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. And even if you didn't, do it anyways, because it's an awesome thing to do. Thank you so much for sitting with me again, and I will see you guys soon, because I think at this point, these are year 2 I'm doing now. I'm not 100%. Still have to finish uploading year 1, and YouTube only lets you upload a maximum of 15 videos a day for some reason. But whatever, I'll let that go. I'll let you guys go. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button, because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe, and we will see you guys really soon.